guy looks angry, right? He's even riding with a dog. How can you be angry when you got your dog with you? Like, it's your dog.
He was giving him dirty looks. I saw that man give Chino dirty looks. Not once, not twice, but thrice.
Man. Yeah, that guy was just mad. I feel loaded.
Because here's the thing, I know the difference between feeling medicated from like just doing it, having a session, and edible, and I feel like I had an edible.
So this is
recording. I feel a little bit like an edible.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I also could have took both pills.
But anywho, so what are we talking about here? Oh yeah, so being that I'm the kind of girl that I make shower curtains that say "help me" in blood, and it looks like a murder scene. That's just, I was really into it back in the day, and I always told people that my favorite horror movie was Psycho, and they'd be like, Psycho, but it's not even gory or whatever, and I'm like, no man, like, it freaks me out, because when I started going on the road, I would always leave, like, the shower door curtain a crack, because I had this fear of, like, Psycho, like, Norman Bates. So it was the beginning of ECW, fake ECW, and we were by ourselves, and me and Kelly were together, and she was messing around with Test on the kayfabe at that time. So I was always the decoy, even though everyone knew or thought he was doing both of us. Ew. But, you know, so that's what I was involved in. I was the decoy. And it was me, her, Test, CM Punk, Sabu, and Kevin Thorne. We all were following each other to try to find a place. And there was this small town, and there was something going on, so it was hard to find a place. So we go to this one place, and this guy is like behind the counter, we don't see him, and we just go hello, and we just hear and we're just like, oh my gosh, and it's real shady. So then he comes out, he gives us our keys, we go in the room, it's really gross, and then this is the first time Barbie, Kelly, she was like ever been on the road. She just got out of high school, like not too long before she got hired. So she's like kind of complaining how gross it is, and I'm thinking, man, if you only knew the indies, like, you know what I mean? So then she goes in the bathroom, she's freaking out, and I was like, what's wrong? She's like, oh my god. I was like, oh gosh, here we go. What? And we go in there, and in the bathtub there was all this blood, and it like went on the carpet to where the door is, and then it stopped, and there was like all this booze inside the trash can, like empty bottles, and we were just like, oh my gosh. So then the guys heard us, and they checked it out. They were like, Shelly, we thought you loved this stuff. I was like, not when it's happening to me, see? I always knew. Norman Bates, there's Norman Bates out there. So the guy that gave us the rooms or whatever, he was like, that's weird. I haven't, occupied that room at all or anything. Sorry, somebody was voxing me. So he goes in there and checks it out, no-sells it. Gives us a room a couple doors down. Well, she leaves me by myself because she's messing around with Tess, so I don't go to sleep the whole night thinking, oh my gosh. Because at the end of the day, let's be honest, their ballroom that they had there, they changed it into a Hooters. So it's like this weird Hooters, shady hotel. So to me, I'm thinking, did some like Hooters waitress get killed in this? Like, that's the vibe that was there.
Up.
Yes, it was really weird.
There's all booze in the trash can, like they had to drink their nerves up.
Yes. So then he goes, oh, someone must have had an accident. We're like, oh, yeah, right, whatever.
Accident, what? They accidentally fell and cut their wrist?
I know.
Accidentally chopped somebody up?
So after I don't go to sleep the whole night, because I'm left alone, the next day we're getting our stuff together, and we kind of walked past it, because that little latch thingy was on there, and we went and opened it, and like they didn't touch it, and it was just all just left. Like, they said it was an accident and all this, but they just left it exactly the way it was the night before. So you got to be careful.
Where was this at?
I don't remember. I wish I did.
Keep my eye out